Chiefs Kingdom, buckle up. We've got breaking injury news that could shape the Kansas City Chiefs' path as they aim for another Super Bowl run. Two key players, Isiah Pacheco and Charles Omenihu, are making headlines today. But is it good or bad news? Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel, Chiefs fans. If you're as passionate about the red and gold as I am, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest updates. Today, we're talking about two game changers for the Chiefs, Isiah Pacheco, our explosive running back, and Charles Omenihu, the defensive powerhouse. There's big news about their injuries, and trust me, this could shake things up for the Chiefs moving forward. Let's start with Isiah Pacheco. For those of you living under a rock, Pacheco has been a revelation for the Chiefs' offense. From his breakout rookie season to his relentless playing style, this guy embodies the grit and grind we love in Kansas City. But here's the catch. News just dropped that Pacheco has been dealing with a significant injury. Reports suggest it's related to his shoulder, a lingering issue that he's been toughing out for weeks. Now, here's what's important. Pacheco's availability for upcoming games could be in jeopardy. Medical experts say shoulder injuries for running backs are tricky. It's not just about the pain, but also the risk of making it worse with constant hits. If Pacheco isn't at 100%, that puts a huge question mark on the Chiefs' ground game. Who's going to step up in his absence? Let's break this down. Pacheco leads the Chiefs in rushing yards this season, and his ability to break tackles makes him a nightmare for defenses. If he's out or even limited, it changes everything. The Chiefs would likely turn to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Jerick McKinnon, or even a practice squad player. But let's be real, none of them bring the same energy and explosiveness as Pacheco. Remember his game-winning performance against the Denver Broncos last season? Or that epic touchdown run against the Eagles in the Super Bowl? Losing that kind of production is a major blow. And for Patrick Mahomes, it means more pressure to carry the offense through the air. Can the Chiefs adapt without their star running back? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's switch gears to the defense. Charles Omenihu, the off-season acquisition who's been a force on the defensive line, is also in the injury spotlight. Omenihu was expected to be a key piece of Steve Spagnuolo's pass rush rotation, but he's been dealing with a nagging lower body injury. Sources indicate it could be a hamstring strain, an injury that's notoriously difficult for linemen to recover from quickly. Here's where it gets complicated. Hamstring injuries can linger for weeks, even months. If Omenihu misses extended time, it leaves the Chiefs' defensive front thin, especially when facing teams with high-powered offenses like the Bills, Bengals, or Dolphins. This is where the depth of the roster will be tested. Omenihu's absence doesn't just hurt the pass rush, it affects the entire defense. With Chris Jones anchoring the interior, Omenihu's presence on the edge has forced offenses to pick their poison. Without him, Spags might have to get creative with blitz packages, which could leave the secondary vulnerable. The silver lining? The Chiefs still have guys like George Karlaftis and Mike Dana, who've been stepping up big time. But the question remains, can they maintain their level of play without Omenihu drawing attention? If you ask me, this is where championship teams prove their mettle. All right, Chiefs Kingdom, here's the scoop on recovery timelines. For Pacheco, shoulder injuries can vary depending on the severity. If it's a minor sprain, he might only miss a game or two. But if surgery is required, knock on wood, it could sideline him for the season. Omenihu's hamstring strain is just as unpredictable. Mild strains can heal in 2 to 3 weeks, but a more severe case could stretch to 6 weeks or more. Let's hope the Chiefs' medical staff can work their magic. But as we know, rushing players back too soon can lead to re-injury. Just look at the history with other players across the league. So what does this mean for the Chiefs' season? With a tough schedule ahead, including games against division rivals and playoff contenders, every player counts. Pacheco's ground game is crucial for controlling the clock, while Omenihu's pass rush is a game changer against elite quarterbacks. Losing either of them could make the difference between a first-round bye and a wildcard spot. The AFC is a battlefield right now. Teams like the Ravens, Dolphins, and Jaguars are all gunning for that top seed. If the Chiefs want to stay ahead, they'll need everyone firing on all cylinders. Here's the good news, though. Both players are known for their resilience. Pacheco has already proven he can play through pain, and Omenihu's work ethic has been praised since day one. Chiefs Kingdom, these guys aren't going down without a fight. We might just see them bounce back sooner than expected. Now, I want to hear from you, Chiefs fans. Should the team play it safe and rest Pacheco and Omenihu, even if it means risking a loss? Or should they push through and suit up as soon as possible? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to vote in the poll. At the end of the day, injuries are part of the game. But if there's one thing we know about this Chiefs team, it's that they don't back down from adversity. With Mahomes leading the charge and a deep roster ready to step up, the Kingdom has plenty of reasons to stay optimistic. Let's keep the faith and keep cheering. That's all for today's update on Isiah Pacheco and Charles Omenihu. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. As always, thanks for watching, and go Chiefs! Stay tuned for more Chiefs news.